I'm pretty sure it doesn't take that long to change out of your supersuit. I mean, I know it's latex, but what the hell was that for? Oh, come on. That wasn't even a real radioactive fractile. It was just a random crystal I painted green. I stabbed you close to your vitals, but I didn't hit anything, now did I? Sure, it was an inch or two from anything that would have killed you, but you're still alive and breathing, so I don't really see what the big problem is here. I had to sell it to Mother that I was out to kill you. You know this. Hell, she was still skeptical about what happened 3 weeks ago. I had to make up this bullshit rationale about how keeping people alive would benefit her plans in the long term. I did what I had to, or else my cover would have been blown. I'm sorry, okay? It's not that bad, is it? Oh, thank God. I swear if she wasn't extra chaotic evil that day, I would have brought you to the hospital myself. But, I don't know. I'm just glad I didn't go that overboard, you know? So, how's, Dad doing? Furious at me. Just perfect, man. But at least that's something else to distract him with, you know? Yeah, Mom's doing fine. She's still, hung up on the whole divorce thing, if you haven't noticed. I mean, with how depressed she's been, I'm honestly quite surprised she hasn't killed anyone yet. Granted, I am also making sure she doesn't kill anyone, but you know what I mean. Yeah, don't worry. She doesn't know I'm here. Right about now, she actually should be in her workshop building the next monstrosity that she's gonna bring into the city. Hey, I'm keeping her in check and comforting her as much as I can, but there's only so much I can do for a broken heart, man. Divorce is rough. Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you, man, but it is what it is. We just have to be there for them, especially since they're the two most powerful people on the planet. Literally have the power to end the world. For as long as it takes for them to move on from each other. Or if they decide to make up and get back together, but we know that's not going to happen, so. Well, at least not anytime soon. With how things went down, they're still trying to make sense of it all and cope with it, you know? Which brings me to the reason why I'm here. Aside from our, weekly meeting or visits. But you're gonna have to find a way for Dad to break up with his new girlfriend. No, it's not because if Mother would find out, she would nuke the city. It's more so the fact that Dad's dating a supervillain. Yeah, he is. He's dating the Reaper of Souls, Ruiner of Males, the Forsaken Widower. Yeah, that Forsaken Widower. The second most wanted villainess right after Mother is dating the most respected superhero of our time, our father. And he doesn't even know it yet. Did Mom send me to... No! I just told you that Mom doesn't know about this yet. Isn't it obvious? She wears black all the time, has a British accent, and is just really good looking for her age. You'd either have to be rich, evil, or just straight up both if you look that good in your early 50s, you know? Right? And I just thought at first that he was just going through some midlife crisis, but then I decided to look further into it. I stalked them. Okay, I stalk all Dad's dates, especially since he got divorced with Mom. I mean, before, back when they were married, Mom used to make me stalk him anyway to see if he was cheating with anyone, but now it's more so me looking for anyone of value she can kidnap for ransom, but you know what it is. What's with the luck? Mom's always been head over heels with Dad, and you're just noticing it now? Anyway, I got curious, contacted a few of my supervillain friends, contracted some investigators, and here's what I got. Oh, relax. They're just some D-list offenders, nothing too serious. And what of it? They're humans too, and they're not Mom levels of evil, so it's fine. They're just, I would say, misguided, is all. And what do you want me to do? I'm just trying to keep my cover. I've got to maintain it somehow. And having evil friends is one way to do that. Sure, they drink excessively and commit petty to baseline offenses, but they haven't killed anyone. Don't worry. I make sure that any civilians caught in the collateral walks away with minor injuries. Maybe a fractured bone or two, but that's out of my control. I mean, drinking excessively isn't evil, per se. But drinking illegal booze is. Trust me, there's a lot of illegal booze when you're in Mom's, supervillain atmosphere. It's crazy. But we're getting besides the point. That file that I just gave you has everything you need to know, as well as proof that Dad's dating the widow. Well, that's the thing. I don't think any of them know. I mean, even with the scandal of Mom and Dad's divorce, all the general public knew were their public superhero and villainess names, right? I mean, Mom's evil friends know that she's split, but don't exactly know who. Well, you gotta give them credit for being able to have both us in a healthy relationship for years, on top of keeping their secret identities and relationship a secret. If anything, the divorce was just too messy for both parties that the bubble just burst, you know? And if I'm wrong about what, exactly? I already gave you all the evidence so you can see for yourself. Otherwise, what? You're not serious, are you? Whether or not they're really in love isn't the case here. Dad's dating the widower. We have to stop it before their relationship escalates into something intimate. Otherwise, it'll end up just like Mom and Dad. Heck, even worse once Mom hears about it. And she will. Let's be real here. So we have to break it off before she even finds out, yeah? I know it isn't the kindest thing to do. But if we don't do anything about it, if we don't do something about this, people will die. I'm already at my wit's end making sure that Mother doesn't end up killing anyone. It's hard enough having to sabotage every single invention Mom creates to be non-lethal. And when Mom hears about this, she'll break and she'll wreak havoc into the city. Not even Dad or you will be able to stop her then. Which is good for us. They've only been dating a few months and Dad hasn't introduced you to her, right? We still have time to break this off. While we still can. then I'll take the fall for it. I've already made sure to make it look like I manipulated you in the event you mess up, okay? You won't have to bear any responsibility apart from what I need you to do. Please, you have to do this. And you shouldn't worry about that either. Father already hates me for joining Mother when they split. I don't think it can get any worse than that. I'll be fine. And as long as I'll have you, I'll be fine. The rest of the world doesn't matter as long as you're happy, yeah? No, of course I love my family, but you'll always be special to me. And I know that out of all of us, you've been taking this the hardest. Listen, I'm sorry for burdening you with such a task. But there's only so much I can do on the other side. And he'll listen to you. He has to. He still loves you. So, just think about it, okay? I appreciate it. Oh, and last thing, I've put some supplements and pills in your drawer if you want them. If you decide to take them, you'll be fully healed within the next 2 days. If anyone asks, just say superpowers, yeah? Awesome. I'll be back next week to visit again. Take care, and I love you.